Some superheroes are born that way, some need to earn their powers, and some have some incredibly powerful boots to fill. And that's why for today's list, we're gonna be counting down the top 10 most powerful children of superheroes. Coming in at number 10, we have Jimmy Hudson, the son of Ultimate Wolverine. In the Ultimate Marvel universe, things weren't looking too hot. Magneto had gone off the deep end and murdered a large portion of both the world population and the X-Men, even killing Wolverine with a blast powerful enough to rip the adamantium off his bones. Following this universe-changing event, a young boy named Jimmy Hudson was gifted a post-death holographic message from Wolverine, revealing himself to be the boy's father. With the same healing factor and claws as his dad, along with the unique ability to change what substance his claws are made of years before the main Marvel Universe's Wolverine ever heard of hot claws, Jimmy Hudson was an ideal candidate as the X-Men looked to reform after the death of so many members. Coming in at number 9, we have Damian Wayne, the son of Batman. Genetically engineered and grown in an artificial womb following the relationship between Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne, Damian was intended by the villain Ra's al Ghul to be his ultimate successor as the ruler of the League of Shadows. Trained to be an assassin from an incredibly young age, Batman wasn't even aware that he had fathered a son until the boy was 10 years old and left in his care by Talia. And while initially the father and son combo had some issues sorting out their issues, and Damian's stance on the whole no-killing rule going against everything Bruce Wayne stood for, Damian has since become an important member of the Bat family as the 5th Robin and continues to be an essential ally of Batman to this day. Coming in at number 8, we have Valeria Richards, the daughter of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Conceived during a Fantastic Four adventure within the Negative Zone, this led to unexpected consequences for both the baby and her mother, with frequent bursts of cosmic radiation endangering everyone nearby. In a really weird twist, the only one who was able to safely deliver the child was Victor Von Doom, the arch-enemy of her own father and the one that gave her the name of Valeria. Although at first glance she appears to not have any powers, Valeria has a greatly increased intelligence due to the cosmic radiation her parents endured, meaning that she's likely to become even smarter than Reed Richards once she's old enough. And in a Marvel universe filled with geniuses, that just might be enough to be one of the more powerful beings in the entire universe. Coming in at number 7, we have Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond. Originally appearing in the beloved animated series of the same name, Terry was the sarcastic and wisecracking next-generation Batman in a dystopian future Gotham, led by an elderly retired Bruce Wayne. However, Terry's connection to Bruce wound up being more than just as an adoptive father, as it was eventually revealed that Bruce Wayne is biologically Terry's father, as Terry's actual dad had his genetics replaced by those of Bruce Wayne, essentially making the two heroes related and Terry the true son of Batman. Even without this connection though, Terry McGinnis stood out as a worthy successor to the Dark Knight, developing his own iconic rogues gallery and even being able to defeat villains that the original Batman never could, such as the Joker. Coming in at number 6, we have Hope Summers. The first mutant born since the Scarlet Witch turned mutant kind into an endangered species, Hope was raised by her adoptive father Cable in the far future of the Marvel Universe, and only returned to her own timeline once her powers had begun to manifest. With the use of the Phoenix Force, Hope was eventually able to restore powers to much of mutant kind and undo the effects of M-Day. Capable of both mimicking and altering the powers of other nearby mutants without any of the usual deadly side effects, Hope's powers were so useful in conjunction with other mutants that she's since become one of the 5 most important beings on the entire island of Krakoa and is a key part of the process that now allows for mutant immortality. Coming in at number 5, we have Wiccan, aka Billy Kaplan. The reincarnated son of the Scarlet Witch, trust me, it's complicated. Wiccan's chaos magic allows him to warp reality without using any strict or regimented spells, rather improvising what he'd like to happen in the heat of combat. A favorite power of Billy's seems to be his electrokinesis as well, allowing him to generate massive amounts of electrical energy, showing that Wiccan's powers are so strong that he's even considered considered a candidate as the next Sorcerer Supreme on planet Earth. Whatever his future might hold, Wiccan's magic is definitely the kind you don't want to mess with, and is likely to be a major player in the Marvel Universe for many years to come. Coming in at number 4, we have Hiro-Kala, the son of the Incredible Hulk. An infant son that the Hulk thought he had lost during the destruction of the planet Sakaar, Hiro spent many years wandering the galaxy after he survived the explosion due to his mother's last-minute protection. By combining the gamma-empowered strength of his father and the stone-controlling abilities of his mother's old power, Hiro was strong enough to steal some of the power cosmic from Galactus and add its strength to his own magic. While not green-skinned or as strong as his dad, Hiro-Kala has continued to try and lead the Sakaaran people and find them a new suitable home amongst the stars. Coming in at number 3, we have Mark Grayson, aka Invincible. The son of Nolan Grayson, aka Omni-Man, the most powerful superhero in the Image Comics universe, Mark was raised for much of his life fully aware that he was half human and half Viltrumite, but believing his father to be an icon of justice and peace for the world. Unfortunately for Mark, the Viltrumite Empire is actually dead set on conquering the universe, with Omni-Man actually supposed to be preparing the Earth for invasion by Viltrumite forces. Horrified at everything his father stands for, Mark wound up embracing his role as Invincible even more, using his Viltrumite strength to become one of the strongest heroes in his universe, and doing whatever it takes to keep Earth safe from the cosmic forces that threaten it, including his own people. Coming in at number 2, we've got Franklin Richards, the young son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Initially believed to be one of the most powerful mutants in all of existence, as the son of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, it was eventually revealed that Franklin's reality warping powers were so great that he'd altered his own X gene in the past to give an origin story to his incredible powers, hiding them as being of mutant origin when they're potentially even more otherworldly. Capable of creating entire universes like some sort of young human celestial, Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful reality manipulators in the entire Marvel universe, and while he hasn't quite made a superheroing career of his own yet, he's definitely on a whole different level of power. And finally, coming in at the top spot, we have Jonathan Kent, the son of Superman. Half Kryptonian and half human, John Kent was the most recent hero to take up the mantle of Superboy, using everything he'd learned from his parents, Clark Kent and Lois Lane, to be an inspiring hero for the people of Earth. Aging quicker than usual due to weird time travel and reality-hopping hijinks, John Kent has since become the new Superman, taking over his father's position as the defender of truth, justice, and a better tomorrow, and trying to find his own place in the growing DC Omniverse. And to make things even more interesting, Batman has even theorized after examining John's DNA that the unique combination of human and Kryptonian genetics in his blood might mean that he could even surpass his own father when it comes to power once he's fully grown. That's all the time we have for today's list, but thank you all so much for watching. As always, I've been Josh Busker, and I'll see you all next time, Nerd Squad.